Hello guys, and welcome to the Speeders World Championships 2025. I'm Nuggly Eye, here hosting Klawtropper versus Ev, one of our most hyped matches in our third set of matches. I'm here commentating with my co-commentator, Lewis. Say hello.
Howdy.
Yeah, we're in for a treat here today. I mean, Ev versus Claw. Very strong competitors. I mean, I'm not really sure what to say other than we expect performance is all I'm trying to say. Okay.
Who's pinging me in general? Stream links.
Obviously, we weren't sure if this match was going to get out today. Luckily, it did. So, we get to see one of these lucky competitors either go home or move on.
Wait, what does STC even stand for, bro?
Yeah, that's a perfectly valid question, Lewis. STC stands for it stands for the Speed Race Tournament. The Speed Race Tournament.
Should it not be SRTC?
That doesn't sound good. That sounds awful. Might turn Lewis down a little bit. Veg, this is a public channel. Let's not just talk. I can't post this link, Veg, if he's listening. Yeah, we are having a little bit of technical issues with the stream, but I am luckily recording, so all should be well. Oh, okay, there's the link. Alright, both of them, I mean, I saw they're both going for skip, so we should be seeing some very quick times here. Practice 2 here, hoping to see a little bit more consistency on skip from both of them. Ooh, Ev hitting the skip.
Ev not even using the meta avatar, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Ev has to make so many accounts, can't really afford to buy.
I wonder why, bro.
Can't afford to buy it.
Where's Ev going? Where's Ev going, bro?
Oh.
What is bro going on now? Yo!
Oh. So both competitors probably bought 6 lives, so I'm seeing a lot of deaths here. But Ev is, for her garbage avatar, is actually looking pretty consistent here on M9.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised she's got a few.
Oh. Wow. Obviously, Ev, the community's best female player, looking to prove that girls can do anything guys can do. As we head into
I don't
round
believe
1.
it. I don't actually think Ev is a girl.
We don't need to bring this up on stream. She's definitely a girl.
No, I know. I just wanted to bring it up.
And that's a strike.
To who?
You. Round 1.
What do you mean me?
Round 1.
The fuck?
We're not discussing gender studies today. Both of them missing the M9.
Both of them missing both. Ooh.
Both of them recovering relatively quickly. I mean, Ev a little faster out. Gonna be a 16-3. Claw.
See, Ev seems to know the strats, the actual movement.
Yeah.
I don't think Claw's practiced the post skip.
Yeah. And obviously, Claw doesn't have a ton of experience on just in general speed race. I mean, he is coached by Gavin. He's one of the few players with a professional coach. But outside of Gavin, I'm not sure how much
I don't even think Claw wasn't really coached by Gavin.
Not like coach.
Gavin just showed Claw the skips.
Yeah. Mentored by Gavin. Oh, Claw hitting the M9 but bonked. Ev, a much faster recovery.
Ev's taking this round.
Oh. Claw, too many attempts. 15-3 from Ev, which honestly still beatable with skipless. So if neither can find any consistency, there is always that bailout option. But obviously, once you start skip, you kind of got to finish skip. So we'll see in round 3 here if either of them can pull together a solid sub 14 run. Especially Claw, I mean, needs to get a fast run now. His 16.9 will not cut it in an average. Both of them hitting the M9.
Both of them make it. Ooh.
Ev with the
first
faster.
time.
Ev with the faster exit
Claw
though.
just doesn't know
Both
how to
of
do the
them.
movement.
Both of them getting kick times. This is
Never mind that. Both of them getting 13s. That's actually kind of insane.
Oh yeah, I forgot kick time wasn't. I thought kick time was 14-0 for a second, but yeah, both of them sub 14s. But yeah, that's
16.
I remember that. This is exactly the type of, you know, picking up the pace that we needed them to see, or needed them to do. Both of them hit it again.
Both of them making it. Oh.
Wow. Both of them extremely clutch here, and again, both of them sub 14.
We're just both duped.
Mm.
I'm gonna give a 500 Robux prize to whoever hits Mally launch in this round out of these two.
Oh. Chill there.
Only like Claw and F though. I'm not like making. I'm not having that universal.
Both of them make it again. Two extremely clutch performances here. Oh, right as I say that, F falls. Claw the 13-9 will take Cosmic Cliffside. Wow, I've honestly not ever seen someone falter so late into the map on Cosmic. So Claw will be taking that with a smooth 13-9 average.
It's not. No, fucking soundproof.
Practice 1 for laser tag. Assuming both of them are going for skipless, Ev is definitely the favorite with a 22.7 EGT WR. Ev basically has everything going for her on laser tag. So Claw might either need to play his heart out, play consistent, or maybe he could even go for the Mally launch if it really turns to true desperation. Ev already 22.8s in practice.
John, you need to get a webcam by the way. Like having all like webcams on the stream, that would be sick. Just picture it.
Maybe.
Because like, I've got my webcam on right now.
Because at the same time, I am also chopped as we head into practice too. I mean, all Ev needs to do is take, you know, just get some solid runs, and it should just beat Claw on time. One of, if not the best laser players in the world right now.
Claw rubbing against the thing.
Yeah. About a 0.2 behind every run as we head into round 1 here for Claw. Obviously, wouldn't be too worried if I were Ev here. I mean, she's so consistent at 22.8s. I wouldn't even be surprised if we saw a 22.7 touch here.
I can't see. Oh, there you go.
Both of them are very consistent, though. I mean, no deaths. Yeah, Ev just on a much faster run. Claw bonks into the wall pretty heavily there. Ev a 22.8. Claw 23.5. Obviously, Ev's starting off very strong. I mean, 22-7 is definitely, obviously winnable. So as long as she stays relatively consistent, she should have this in the bag. And do remember, we are playing with Ev having the ping advantage here, playing in an American server. But I don't really think that's the biggest issue here. Ev just on magnificent runs here compared to Claw. Claw not starting very strong in the first two. However, the same could be said on Cosmic Cliffside. Yet again, 22-8 for Ev.
I've just ended up joining to tell you that I want to get back on the stage. And then I would.
Wait, what? You weren't on stage?
No, I left.
Oh,
Wait,
I didn't know
did
that.
you just did you just put me on the stage?
What? Well, Claw didn't have.
Vegas just like invited me to the stage even though he's not on.
Oh, I didn't know you'd left. I just thought you were being silent.
I left.
I have another 22-8. That will lock in a 22-8 STC world record average.
That's really unfortunate. I just saw Claw take really good lines, like in practice.
Claw. Not a very strong start for him at all in laser tag. I mean, his best run so far is only a 23-4, so... Run 4 here for Ev. I mean, not a lot on the line. Obviously, already tying world record average. 22-7's pretty unlikely, but she'll chuck her last 2 attempts at it, I'm sure. And Claw's getting to the point where I don't even know if a Yoshi launch could save him. A death here will make him count a 23-4 and a 23-5. Ev 22-9. Claw, just a DNF. Doesn't improve his average, so he really needs to hit a... He not only needs to hit a Mally launch here, he needs to hit it as fast as possible.
Really looking forward to Pastel Valley, because we might have another situation like the last match, because I don't know if Claw and Ev can do the skip.
For sure. I don't know how many skips are going to be going for. I mean, I know a lot of people have gone for Cosmic just because that's an easier M9 compared to Pastel, but you know, Pastel M9. Oh, Claw actually did recently break the R15 world record for Pastel Valley M9, so I assume he'll be going for that. Fastest run for Claw there at 23-1. 23-0 from Ev's not going to be up to her standards necessarily. As we head on to map number 3, Dunes. Mission mode. Practice 1 here. Not sure exactly what to expect from either of them on Dunes. I mean, obviously, always have Ev slightly favored, but I haven't seen much from her on Dunes ever, I don't think. She doesn't have 32.5 world record. Probably a 32.6 PB for both, if I had to guess.
I'm assuming she has practiced.
A little bit, yeah.
Because this looks like practice movement.
Yeah, only 32.8.
Like, well, not consistent, but like good ending.
32.8, that would seem like a much better run. So maybe a little bit of end lag, or not sure quite what happened there as we enter practice 2. Claw not far behind though, 32.9.
It's not how it goes.
Ev going for walk-offs. At least the first walk-off there. Loses quite a bit on its slope still, so she'll be behind klawtropper. Yeah, 32-7 for claw. Very strong in practice too. If he can pull those out in runs, I mean, he'll has a huge chance on dunes here. Round one. Lot on the line. I mean, Ev has not been looking too great in practice. I mean, Claw, obviously with the 32-7 is looking pretty strong. Claw doesn't go for the walk-offs that Ev does, though, which a little slower, but also much more consistent. I think, in general, Claw's playing dunes way more consistent than Ev is.
The whole screen's just glitched.
Oh. Oh, they're neck and neck.
I'm blacking.
Oh, 32-8 tie.
Right, for some reason, my king's like a million.
Well, mine's fine, so I don't know what's going on with your connection.
Yeah, it's my connection. I know that.
Round two here. I mean, both of them wanting to take the lead with the 32-7 here, I'm sure. Ooh, very wide line from Claw. Yeah, the DNF. I mean, he tried to take that just extremely tight and just not exactly how you want to play the map. And Ev, solid run here. 32-7. That's what both of them are looking for, 32-7s, I think. That'll probably be the deciding factor of this match, is just who can pull out more .7s when it matters most. And Claw with a 46-7. Not going to be the fastest time from him, however. To be completely honest, like, Dunes is such a consistent map where if you make one mistake, I wouldn't be super worried, you know, heading into round 3 especially. You have plenty of time to recover, but Ev does gain just a lot throughout the map. Claw slope sinking there. Ev is again on a much more solid run than Claw, who hasn't been showing much consistency at all. Obviously, the 32-7 in practice shows that he is capable of, you know, very fast runs, but has not been able to get anything going here. Ev 32A is going to topple Claw's 33-2. So Claw already has 2 imperfect runs, so he has no more chances for mistakes without it counting towards his average. However, the 33-2, a little bit of a buffer where that isn't actually like a terrible run, I guess. However, when you're against someone like Ev, that's not what you want to see at all. You don't want a 33 to count towards your average against Ev.
It's a pastel now.
Ev, huge.
No, say what you were saying.
Ev was a huge slope seal there for Ev, so she's going to be far behind Claw, who's on a great run. This is the .7 he needs here, so if he can finish this out strong, he'll be right back in dunes. Yeah. Ev getting a little bit through the end.
The commentary booth is still on Claw. No, Vegeta versus
I know.
One Claw.
I tried to change it. I didn't know how. A 33-0 from Ev. So Claw still in it, but he needs to get a 32-7 here to tie the map IGT. However, remember. What? Did I see that wrong? I'll have to rewatch because I'm really unsure what. Claw was like way ahead of Ev. There's no way Ev got that 32-8.
I don't know.
Solid runs here from both, especially Ev. This could be a 32-7 tie, to be completely honest. 32-8 tie. Wow. So Ev does take the map on IGT, however, touches. Wait, what? Oh. Pastel Valley. Now, Claw is one of the best M9ers on Pastel Valley.
Which skip Claw's gonna go for?
Yeah.
Hold on, my PC's lagging a lot.
Why is Claw in R15? And not only in R15, that our avatar. I mean, he seems to hit the M9 consistently with it, but I mean, maybe he just wants
Maybe
to.
he prefers it. No, there is merit to using R15. A lower hip height won't like tank the slopes.
I didn't know that. I'm just noticing like the avatar
Yeah,
itself, how
it's like way easier to M9 on
just
smaller things.
how it's decorated. Maybe he wants to play equal to Ev.
Yeah, I'm lagging a lot. I'm gonna have to leave.
Oh, well, thank you, Lewis, for your service here, man.
Yeah, bro.
Peace, man. Practice 2 here. And obviously, as Lewis said, I mean, we have seen competitors use R15 for M9s before. I personally don't use it, but like we saw Gavin against Marbles attempt on him with R15. Claw has not gotten very far with it though. Only making it once is very inconsistent right now. Oh dear. And Ev, notice she's going to be going for it as well. Oh, she is hitting the M9, just not enough distance yet. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, Ev just taking the death in practice 2 there, so we're going to be seeing an all-out brawl to hit M9. Come practice round. Not practice. Round 1 here. Ev will be doing skipless just to start for sure. And Claw migrates to the Arthur avatar. Will also be taking a skipless to start. So taking this very safe, which I don't hate at all. I mean, obviously he was very inconsistent at the he was very inconsistent at the M9, so to take a couple rounds skipless, I don't hate that strategy at all. 25-5 for Ev, 25-6 for Claw. They're very equal. And obviously, when it comes to making the skip happen, I still trust Claw more than Ev, just based on having, you know, R15 world record untied just a couple, you know, days ago. So he should be warm on skip, but he misses skipless, the pixel. So he's not going to have that barrier of safety anymore compared to Ev, who should be finishing this run out at the 25-4, 25-5 range. Claw just finishing the skipless, maybe just to not get a DNF, but oh, Ev, I think she might have missed the end zone slightly and gotten into 25-6. Slightly. 33 flat from Claw is just going to be a little bit of damage control there. round 3 here. I mean, obviously, I know they both want a safety skipless, but I really would love to see some skips start to pop up, especially for Claw here, who that's his biggest advantage. That barely makes the pixel. He's taking pixel very wide, very safe, but also kind of a poor entry to the pixel, doesn't allow him to take it risky. But they're very close here, Ev, probably another 0.1 advantage. Yeah, 25-5 for Ev, 25-6 for Claw. I mean, now Ev seems to migrate to her M9 avatar. Claw is going to stick one more skipless out, try and get a very fast run here to where he doesn't even need to hit the M9. Now, here we go. Along the line on this run 4. I mean, if Claw can't piece together a solid skipless run, he'll need to just go all out on 5. He doesn't make pixel. Ev doesn't have all the time in the world to make this M9. She misses. Claw not looking the best here, but obviously with Ev's times of 25-5, 25-5, 25-5, 25-6, that's very beatable on time. She didn't get extremely fast times at all, so if he's just looking to, get like a 25-3, that's certainly a possibility. A 25-3, doable with his avatar, doable with his route. Just, I think it's his pixel approach holding him back by a couple of tenths even. So I wonder what his strategy will be here, knowing that her skipless is beatable. Ev turns back to skipless. Ev misses pixel. Claw hits it much cleaner than his 2 counting. I think he has Steam Lock though, so is unable to take those rocks as clean as he likes to. We'll see how he finishes this. I mean, could. And a 25-6 for Claw. So he's going to lose that by just 1 total tenth on IGT. But remember, there are ping disadvantages here. For Claw, so it's very likely that he actually won Pastel Valley. Heading on to Dragon's Lair. This is another map where I'm very unsure who will take it. If anyone will be going for the wall hop skip. I mean, definitely a bailout strategy that is pretty beginner friendly in my opinion. So we'll see here. And in terms of skipless, again, as I've said before, I always am going to have Ev favored. However, Dragons, as we saw with Vegeta versus Caught just a few minutes ago, it doesn't matter who's favored on Dragon's Lair. Anything's possible. Any mistakes can happen. And it's one of the most unpredictable maps, especially in a tournament setting. Both of them finishing clean, though. Wow, just 0.1 differential. In practice 1 there. Both of them. Honestly, I think those are times that they want to get, so. Very strong showing from both of them. Probably a tie there if we factor in touches. Not sure if Ev isn't resetting or if this is just a line difference. I'll make sure to check on round one here yet. Ooh, Claw missing the ending. Ev, a 28-5 is very strong. I mean, not saying that's out of the realm of possibility for Claw. However, I definitely like Ev's chances if she's going to be pulling out 28 fives like this in the tournament. So Claw might have to rely on some last minute wall hops if he wants a chance. And we head into round 1. Yeah, Ev just taking a much better approach there. Claw taking it very wide, but also very safe. But 28-6 IGT tie. Now that's a very interesting result there. I was actually expecting Ev to be like a point 2 ahead. So for Claw to tie that, that's actually pretty strong from him. Claw taking a very, very wide line throughout the section after the I mean, I think you know what line I'm talking about, where Ev is just miles off. Well, Ev is on the right. Ev is taking a much faster line right about here. Yeah, Claw just takes it very safe, because normally what you do is you'd steam up that and you would have much more height to clear it, so you may as well go as left as possible. Claw misses the end jump. Ev, another 28-6, just staying consistent. Just what you need to see. Obviously, yeah, you want to be already heading towards there, because just taking that extremely safe, that is going to be harder as well. That jump, which is just as tough as the preceding jump, so you're setting yourself up for a worse opportunity there as Claw takes DNF. Obviously, Ev looking strong. If she can finish a 0.5 here, that'd be very, probably lock in the map for her, unless Claw can start pulling out these runs as soon as possible. Oh, Claw misses the start jump. Yeah, that is an underrated jump for sure. One of the toughest in the map. Ev, she finishes, she'll look very strong here. 28-6. 28-5 from Ev. That's going to be very tough to beat for Claw, who suffers another DNF. I mean, Ev already locked in a solid average 28.567. So for Claw to beat that, I mean, he'd have to pull together 2.5s. I mean, maybe he does go for wall hop here. I'm really not sure how much he's practiced that strategy, but he isn't opting for it. Ev just looking to improve her average now, just, you know, make it impossible for her to lose. I mean, a really solid 28.5 here, sorry, would do her wonders. I mean, Claw, his line there is a little bit better than before, but still nowhere near Ev's level. Ev on another solid run. It's just going to be 0.8. 0.6 to Claw's 0.7. Claw still has yet to lock in an average. I mean, suffering a DNF. Suffering a DNF on round 2 and 3. So he'll still be hunting for an average. He could go for wall hop. He chooses not to. So he's baking this off a pure skipless, getting just a beautiful round when it matters most. Oh, he just deviates from Ev. Oh, and a slope seal there. That'll do it. Unfortunate ending on Dragon's Lair for Claw. Ev just a 28-6. Will beat Claws 28-8. Well, I mean, touches will definitely have to be checked for a couple of these maps. I mean, a lot of them were very, very close. I mean, just within 0.1. So, awesome match to watch, guys. They both did great, to be honest. I wouldn't be disappointed if I were either of them. I'm going to suspect that Ev took this match despite the ping barrier. So, but I'll let you guys know the results. Thank you all so much for watching. I see